Yeah, sure. For you not aware. Did I just see something about scoregami on the news, Ted?
What?
Oh shit!
Yeah, scoregami.
Dude.
Did you?
Lauren does an NBA scoregami.
Oh, shit.
There's have to be really, really high scores.
Yeah.
And, like, you could score.
I don't know what scoregami
You could get, like, any
It's a
score.
long
Like,
story, dude.
It's never been a score.
Yeah, it's just any score that's never occurred before.
Call up John Bois.
Like 2 to 17.
It's an app that just tells you that?
No,
No, it's a term. Scoregami is a term that this guy made up. It wasn't a real thing.
Is there an
His
app?
name was Boys.
They just like update every single score every
It's a Twitter
like
account.
Thursday, Sunday, and
Some
Monday.
asshole. He's probably not even right.
Is there an app called Scoregami?
No, look it up,
Why
dude.
do you want there to be an app so bad?
Fucking
I thought it was an app.
Has anyone ever like checked him on it? Like it was really real?
I don't
I think he's just full of shit.
How do you say his name? It's spelled B-O-I-S. How do you say it?
Boys.
Boys?
Yeah.
Boys?
John Boys.
John Boys?
Yeah, I don't think it's Bois.
That's
I don't
what
know.
he said.
I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's how it would have said.
Do I look like Carmelo Hoodie? Hoodie
No.
Carmelo?
Hoodie Mellow.
Hoodie Mello?
Hoodie Mellow.
You look like the backpack kid who does the thing.
Like the backpack kid.
Like the really long arm?
Yeah.
That kid doesn't really.
Yeah, that kid's like rich though, so that's a compliment. He's rich.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
I'd rather just
Welcome
be
to
rich
welcome
than
to episode 3 of our podcast. We have a very special guest this week. But first, like always, I've got my best friend here, Michael.
What?
Styles McGrin.
I have my other best friend here,
Oh.
Matthew.
Swag.
And we have our special guest, Bryan.
Hey.
Hey, I'm Bryan.
Someone told me in your first pod to just imagine everyone was naked. So
I don't think that's. the
can we all
same.
get naked?
Well, I'm already naked.
You wouldn't be imagining us naked
Yeah.
if we all were naked.
For the audio listeners, we're all naked.
I'm spiritually naked.
I'm about to get naked.
Don't assume my spiritual gender.
So I
Ask him.
had this thing that happened to me the other night. I had this dream. It wasn't a dream.
No.
Yeah.
So I had this. I was laying in bed. This was like 3:00 in the morning. I couldn't fall asleep, and I feel a pain right here on my chest, like right next to my pectoral muscle, but one dot, probably the size of my a point, just right here. I felt it, and I kind of was like, oh, that feels weird. So then I touched it, and I don't know. Then I felt it again.
Did it
This time-
kick back?
No, thank God, no. Then it happened like 2 or 3 times in a row, and then I felt like I was about to pass out.
Oh. Did you?
No, I got really freaked out. I think I had a panic attack.
Freaking, yeah.
It freaked me out. I thought I was gonna pass out because I started to I was like, I'll just go to sleep. And I went to close my eyes, and I felt as though I was gonna pass out, not fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? It was very uncomfortable.
Like you just lose consciousness.
Yeah, I thought I was losing consciousness. So then I got
Did you
up.
think you were dying?
I thought I was. I'm not
How do
even
you know you
joking. I
didn't?
thought I was dying. I don't know.
I've been there before.
I'm not dead
There's
now.
a panic attack.
Well, yeah. So then I got up and I started freaking out. And ever since I had that appendectomy, so I never went back for my follow-up.
Oh god.
Well, because of
no.
the storm.
Yeah.
So I was here for a while, and then I never went back to Houston until way after I was supposed to go. So I'm just not going to go. And then ever since then, I would get like a random pain where my appendix used to be. So I keep
Rest in
thinking...
peace.
Yeah, R.I.P. So I keep thinking, what if they didn't take it all out?
Where's
And-
the ghost appendix?
What if they left like
Brain
a scapula in there or something?
Maybe.
That could be
Possible.
point. They just
I
like a
have a
needle.
little-
Yeah,
just
it went all the way
sitting
to
on
my
your
chest.
Well,
Yeah.
I know somebody who got an appendectomy and they didn't take it all out, and then they had to have a second one.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Probably shouldn't have said that, but
Are you serious?
yeah,
about
no,
to
swear to
pass
God.
out. How did they
My mom's old boss. She just started having like appendix pains again, like just feeling like she felt before she
So
initially.
what they
had
do?
it.
They sliced it in half.
They
someone
took it
half?
off, but like if you don't take like the trunk of it or something, like if you don't take all of it out, it's just like the same infectious pieces there. Do you feel like, but you're not having the same pains you had before?
You're
I'm
freaking out,
having
dude.
a flashback right here, though. Last podcast, we talked about the scaredest you've ever been.
Yeah.
Would you say that was it?
No, but it was...
Because, like, how do you classify as scared as you've been? Because you just freaked yourself out so fucking bad you thought you were going to die.
We did last episode talk about
Because I would say
the late night scares. I think that's where that came
the
from.
scariest I have ever been was when I thought I was going to die. And I had a panic attack. Like, exactly what you did.
I guess so. I wouldn't say that was the scariest I've ever been. I don't know if I could... I don't know if I ever said... I don't know if I could pinpoint the scaredest I've ever been.
Is it scaredest
Yeah,
or most scared?
Most scared.
Most
scaredest.
scaredest.
I was scaredest.
I was
Most
scared.
scared, sure.
I was really scaredy.
Scaredy cat. Scaredy cat.
But I got up. I was just walking around, and then I needed to poop, so I went to go sit down on the toilet.
You think that was it?
No.
Oh.
I'll tell you why.
They say as soon as you die, you shit yourself.
Oh my god.
You're on the verge.
Because I sat down, and then I tried to poop, but then
Train. That's what
We're
I'm
all
talking
gonna
about.
die.
Imagine hearing that at night.
That was nuclear bombs.
No.
That
I
was
swear,
creepy.
there's like a big motherfucker who just pushes freights off of the train at night.
Look at that. Terry Crews over there.
Like,
pushing the
that shit shakes this whole
oh
place.
my god, I think that
It sounds like Godzilla's coming.
that was scary.
I think it is.
Imagine being on the toilet when that happens.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
You
I'll tell
almost
what,
died.
I
Listen,
tell you
Jesus
what,
was going
I
to
needed
the
to hear that the other night because it couldn't come out. When I got up in the middle of the night, it couldn't come out, and then when I felt like I needed to push harder, I thought I was gonna pass out again.
That's how Elvis died.
That's how that.
That is how
Elvis died on the toilet.
Oh my god.
He should have just put his finger
You're
up
a rock
his
and roll Hall
butt,
of
wiggling
Famer.
around, you know?
I'll make it stir it around.
Yeah.
So I got
a
really
smoothie.
nervous.
When
I
I-
didn't want to pass out on the seat of the toilet and then have somebody find me there. So then,
Dude, you could have died like Elvis.
Yeah.
You would have been as popular as Elvis.
That's
That
where the
would've
blunt
been
came
podcast, the
from.
podcast would have blown up.
Yeah.
Podcast
Shit.
would have got real
University City could be the new Nashville.
big. Jesus.
Adrian, if you ever die, would you want us to like continue the podcast without you?
I mean, yeah, but no way none of y'all are gonna do it.
Can you, like, we
I would do
prop
it.
you up? What if, like, stuff you?
This is a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spent 2 hours yesterday trying to get this thing on iTunes.
I call it Mike if he dies.
I think
Yeah.
Mike.
That's what I did.
I think Mike.
That's
should.
it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so then I just stayed up all night. I didn't go to sleep at all. It got to 7:30 in the morning. This is the day we were going to record the other podcast. That Matthew, we were going to record a podcast on Saturday, and somebody, I don't know what his name was, but his name was Matthew. He overslept, so we never did it. But I will say that morning was
He died that night.
That was the morning.
Yeah, I did.
That was the morning that I didn't sleep. So I was ready to take a nap anyway.
We could have probably got
You're
some like,
welcome.
psychedelic shit on the pod, though.
I don't know.
Like, we
man.
could have been talking about something, and then you start, like, woozying out, and just
Yeah, you
start,
should.
like,
One
singing.
next podcast, we should all take NyQuil and fight it,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then start tripping balls.
Or
Start licking each other.
what's the other? What's the real hardcore drug that if you don't
Heroin. Oh.
Yeah.
like
Fight
if you,
heroin.
if you fight
It's anything that puts you to sleep.
Quaaludes.
No. Shit. When
No,
I
it's
when
okay.
I get nervous though, and when I've had like panic attacks, I always go try to shit, and then it doesn't come out.
Have you
But I
all
don't think I
had
really
a,
have to shit.
Have all three of y'all had a panic attack before?
I used
Like
to
a
get
legit panic attack?
when
Yeah,
I was
I've
younger.
I've had one panic attack.
Now that I had that one the other night, I realize I've had them a lot.
I've never had it. I've had one.
I used to get it anytime I tried to like sleep over at someone's house, except Adrian's. Whenever I was cool sleeping at his house. Like if I would try to go like sleep over at Kyle's or somebody else's, like halfway through the night, I'd be like, I gotta get out of here, I gotta go home. No, mom, come pick me up.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think you told me that, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I've heard him say that.
It's because
before.
I'd never happen whenever I would stay at your house. And then when I
yeah.
moved to Alabama, I think when I came back home, like maybe like after like fourth grade, when I was a big boy then it stopped.
It stopped. And you haven't had a panic attack since?
I don't think so, no.
No, just a pillow. Pillow to yell in.
Yeah, that's the best. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's just his
That's why he doesn't have
Scared.
panic attacks because he
Yeah.
yells into his pillow.
Yells
I got 2 pillows in the car right now.
Oh, sweet. Is that why you have 2 pills in your car?
I mean, you never
Just
know when you
scream.
have a nice scream.
Yeah, I guess I have them a lot, and I didn't realize until probably the other night. I didn't like it. I mean, I've always noticed like when this was
Doesn't sound
happening,
good.
Yeah, that sounds
but
fun.
Yeah, I'll just like walk around and pace, and then like go try to dump, but just like nothing comes out. I think I just don't have to, but like I'm psyching myself up to.
yeah, that's what I think. So tell us about yourself, Bryan. You're new to the pod. Nobody knows you. The audience doesn't. Our fan doesn't know you.
Or one fan, my mom.
Yeah.
Well, I listen to it, so
Oh, you listen to.
I
Are
might
you
be
the one fan?
I might be.
Oh, great.
This is my
We're
biggest
setting
stream.
a bad precedent
This is
here.
my
Bryan.
biggest
We have
stream.
one download?
No.
Oh.
I'm just
Well, can you
making a
download?
joke.
Yeah, you can't
I was
download.
just making a joke. We can't download it yet. I mean, you can watch it on YouTube, but not yet. Not me. Well, you can, but I just haven't given
Yeah,
it.
you can like download it into your own little file. Put it in your iTunes library.
Oh yeah, I guess, but it's not like the traditional
Yeah.
Right.
iTunes download. Yeah, just start over.
So if you haven't seen me before, white.
He is actually white.
Yeah, I try to cut my hair a little shorter nowadays.
Yeah, you're looking a little shaggy right now.
Yeah, it's long right now.
I haven't shaved or cut my hair in probably a month.
Yeah, I usually shave like once every 5 days, 4 or 5 days.
So before we came to Michael's, where we recorded the podcast, I had to take Bryan to his mom's house to pick up those pillows.
Mama's boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let me tell you. Then when he was coming back in the car, Miss Kathleen came outside. She said, "Yeah, Bryan, you need to shave that mustache."
Yeah, it's like dark out. She couldn't even see shit. I think she's full of it.
I mean, you look like a homeless person.
Yeah.
Did you tell her she was on drugs?
No, that's my mom. I wouldn't say that. Sure.
He respects women.
Yeah.
Unlike somebody on this table.
Adrian.
What?
Huh?
I
Whoa.
love women. Of all people.
You can't just make accusations
Michael
like
loves
that. It can ruin
guys.
somebody's career.
So, my sister asked me an interesting question yesterday. She asked me, "Do my friends?" This is specifically what she asked. She said,
Us?
"Do my friends?" Speaking to me, so like Adrian.
Her friend.
No, my friends.
Oh.
Like me, my friends. She asked me.
So
I
she's
guess,
an
I guess this
specific
is how she asked it. She said, "Do your friends?
There you go.
Do your friends like country music?" And her reasoning was because they're all white, and all of her white friends, and I'm not white, and neither is my sister. None of her white friends, which are all of them, they like country music.
Yeah.
Do you guys like country music?
No.
So then, this is what I told her before you guys answer it. I said Michael Flynn does. Matthew, Bryan, and Michael probably don't, but I could see them like tolerating it. And
I'll
then,
tolerate it.
And then I said no for Paul because just how much I know he likes rock music. These are all of my friends.
Rock
by
out
the
with
way.
the cock out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Paul
I know
Paul
Paul
loves
does.
rock, and then Ryan is just too cultured for all of us. So
Yeah, that's true.
I figured, and
Brandon
Brandon,
is like spoken word.
Brandon, I don't think Brandon
Reasons of
likes
K-pop.
Brandon listens to K-pop too. Yeah, Brandon
Listen
doesn't.
to
Brandon's on the pod this week. I know.
Brandon only listens to K-pop.
Bang, bang, bang.
So what do you guys? Do you guys listen to country? music?
Absolutely not.
No.
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 No. Do you guys like it?
No, absolutely not.
So
I
you don't
wouldn't.
I can
wouldn't
see
say-
why people
It's
like
ter-
it.
It's terrible.
I wouldn't say I dislike it just because like
It's
I
very
grew up-
poppy now too.
yeah, I grew up with like my grandpa listening to like Johnny Cash and all that shit, but I wouldn't like sit down and listen to it.
Is that considered country?
Johnny
Oh.
Cash.
Yeah. I think it's more like
I mean, if you say
soul.
like George Strait, I don't really know who Johnny. Like
Yeah.
couldn't tell you a Johnny Cash
the
song.
rain of fire.
Yeah.
And it burns,
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 burns, rain of fire.
That's all I know.
I just
Yeah.
know that from like Zephyr's.
I mean, I guess
Games.
he's-
Look it up. Look it up. Is Johnny Cash considered country?
I would say he looks like.
Sounds country to me.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
like-
definitely got a country name.
That's my point. Is
Johnny
I like
Cash.
I don't know enough about country to
Yeah.
like I'll listen to stuff.
He's
that
literally
my grandpa
in the
used to
country
listen
I'll
Hall
listen
of
to
Fame.
like. Who do
He's
you
in the Country Hall of Fame, dude. He's country.
Yeah.
He's country, dude.
I mean, Hootie and Blowfish, whoever that guy is now, he's cool.
Darius Rucker.
Darius
Yeah.
Rucker.
He's,
Yeah.
he's
I don't
pretty
listen to
good.
any of his music, but
He's pretty good.
Mm.
if like I had to go to one of his concerts, I'd just bank on him.
But,
playing
like-
Hootie songs.
Yeah, he'll always be Hootie.
But to
me.
answer
Yeah.
your sister's question, no.
No. Yeah. So I guess
Yeah.
Michael Flynn is the only one that
Country
probably
kind of
likes
sucks.
He would outwardly say, "I like country music."
Yeah.
In the whole.
So how was that Bruno Mars concert the other day, Bryan?
Oh man, it was excellent.
Yeah.
Easily the best concert I've ever been to.
Really?
Without a doubt.
Wow.
Yeah, not even close.
And you go to like, you kind of go to a lot of concerts.
No,
You do
and
go-
like it's not. Like I'm really not trying to like gas him up. It was incredible.
Yeah.
He's so good. He sounds so great live. Anderson .Paak didn't open for him though, so that was like
Oh,
a huge
really?
bummer. Yeah, he opened for a lot of other shows, but Georgia Smith, she did like a Drake interlude on his most recent
Was she any good?
CD. She sounded good. Yeah, she kind of sounded like Amy Winehouse.
Would you
but
download
with a
her
lot of
music
British.
after seeing her?
I looked up her page on Spotify.
Oh, that's enough.
But yeah, I wouldn't download it.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
probably just wanted to see what song
Alright.
she sung.
Yeah, just because her name is spelled Jorja, and I thought it was Yoria, but they said Georgia.
Your
Yoria, like
That's like the
Norma.
opposite of what I
Like
would have
Norma.
thought. I would have thought it was Georgia.
But
If I
she's,
saw it.
she's like from England, so I thought it'd be like ooh, I'm English.
Ooh, I'm
That'd be cool.
English.
Is that how English people speak?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where'd y'all sit?
Section 312, row. I don't
People
remember.
section.
Nah,
Yeah.
It was in the-
no,
it was
no,
in
no,
the
no, no.
Smoothie
there was way more just like old white people than anything. It was very strange.
Really?
Yeah.
My mom really wanted to go see it.
Yeah, like like Paul's mom, my Aunt Janet.
Yeah.
It was just that everywhere, and like their kids.
It sounds like a party.
The
So Aunt Janet and Paul.
yeah. Well, Paul went there,
Sweet.
and then a bunch of like
more nachos.
younger girls.
Oh my god. Poor Paul. It was not even here to defend himself.
It was great though. Easily the best concert ever.
Easily that. Wow.
crazy.
That's saying a lot.
If he comes back again, I'd try to see him. I didn't pay for the tickets though, so I probably won't see him.
Oh shit.
Paid for the tickets.
Sabrina got him for Christmas.
Serena got it for Christmas.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if you bought them or Sabrina got them.
I was gonna, but then I told her her parents asked me what if she said anything she wanted. I was like, yeah, she kind of talks about Bruno Mars tickets, so they got them. And I got her something else.
That's it. That's all you had to do.
Yeah.
Just like say, oh yeah, she kind of likes it. We had Bayou Hot Wings last week, and I kind of feel bad because Bryan wanted to go to Bayou Hot Wings today. I felt kind of bad we didn't go with him, but
Why didn't you go?
well, I mean, we thought Matt was gonna come eat with us, and he didn't come eat with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a sensitive subject.
Well, you almost did that the other day too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I literally.
And then he just
Almost.
didn't show up.
I
to the
never
podcast.
said I was gonna eat with y'all.
But
I
you
never
never.
said it.
You never.
very hardly insinuated.
Yeah,
it.
and you never said you weren't coming.
I
So we
said I was
don't-
gonna meet y'all at Mike's. I thought y'all.
Yeah.
I thought y'all
Jersey.
understood that I was just gonna meet y'all for the pod and not eat with y'all.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Telling
well,
myself.
last week on the pod, we spoke about something else. I hate to keep bringing up previous podcasts, but you know our fans are asking for it. So now that we got the guy on the pod, one thing we talked about were how to eat chicken wings.
Oh
And-
yeah.
And Michael's just a monster. He says he just devours them.
No, that wasn't
That's what
me.
he
It's
said.
different.
That is what
Because
you
I thought
said.
you were talking about tenders.
Oh yeah. Firstly, I asked him, I was like, "How do you eat chicken wings?" He said, "I don't know, with buffalo sauce."
I said I just shove them in my mouth is what I said.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck else do you eat?
Well, it depends. We talking flats? We talking drawings?
No, I thought he was talking tenders.
Well, we were talking
But
like the
for
chicken
his-
wing.
In his defense, we just ate tenders with
Yeah, we
with
did. Okay, we
wing
did.
sauce.
But I guess
right
more
before that.
because the only thing that's really difficult about eating is the flat ones with the two bones.
No, this is easy. You're
Okay, no, they're the hardest. You're a monster.
just wrong.
No, that's what
You
we're getting
thought-
at. That's what we're getting at. So Bryan puts the whole thing in his mouth and just pulls it out,
Yeah.
clean as can be. How do you do that?
You take the small. So there's two. It's like
Two bones.
it's like your kind of like tibia fibia situation. One of those.
Science.
You take
For,
the
for
small.
those of you who eat
you
human.
take the smaller one out. The way you can tell is I don't know. if
So you
take-
do that?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yeah. You
Because I think
Like-
that's what I was saying. I think I said he.
well, you don't have to. Depends on where you get them from. If you know, kind of, they come off a little easier than other places. So, if you like, say you stand your wing up, there's like a thicker part, and then like it kind of slims down,
Yeah.
and then there's like a little kind of crease that goes up this way,
Mm-hmm.
and then like in the actual joint where.
I just fucking eat
The
this shit,
wing.
dude. I don't
Where the
know
wing
what the
and-
hell are you talking about.
Well, there's two parts. There's the flat and the drumette. Both comprise one ring.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
So where you cut those in half, that's where like the skin kind of sags off. So then you can get that exposed bone, take that out, pop it right out, and then just put it in, suck it out.
Are you taking notes on that?
Absolutely
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
resistance. The other ones you have to most likely take multiple bites.
Hmm.
The actual drums. You go with the thicker side first. You put that into the ranch first. Take that bite, and then you kind of wrap around.
He's a
to the other
professional wing eater.
end. Yeah, the flats are the easiest. You just put it in and succeed.
Just succeed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I love wings. I've been dying to eat more wings recently. I wanted to go to Bayou Hot Wings again, but I just would have felt terrible about myself if we went again.
We need to go to
Buffalo Wild.
Oh God.
No, never again.
no, we'll be back. We'll be
Fuck you, Buffalo Wild.
back. Shit.
Lost another
There's a
sponsor.
pla-
There he
it's
goes.
in
Oh, I
New-
was about to tell him we don't
It's
want
like
this
in New Orleans. I think it's on Canal. I think like Currency may own it halfway.
The chicken and watermelon shit?
No, it's supposed to be. And again, I don't know if these people just like pump it up just to be friends with them. But it's supposed to be the best wings in the city. What's that guy's name? The skinny guy and Dan.
Dancing Dan?
Yeah.
Dan
What is
Bro?
his? What is his?
DANRU.
Yeah. This place.
Shout out Dancing Dan.
We Dat.
Oh,
We
the
Dat's
food
Chicken
truck?
and Shrimp.
Went in a food truck?
They have a location on Canal Street. That's supposed to be the spot. So we may need to check it out.
I'll check it out.
let's go right now. Is it open?
No.
Yeah, can we bring the mic with us? I'm hungry.
You know, so we're planning on doing a road trip, and unfortunately,
Should
Michael.
hot mic the car.
Unfortunately, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Unfortunately, Michael can't come with us. Bryan is a maybe.
He said he was going. I don't know why he keeps saying he's a maybe.
Oh, well, I mean, I just, yeah. Okay, he said he's coming. He said he's coming. Me and Matt are definitely going, and Brandon.
Hey,
That's
I thought y'all were
four.
going to the John Mulaney concert. What happened to that?
We never went.
Y'all said y'all were definitely going there.
Did we say that? Well,
Who
we
the
already
fuck
like
is John Molina?
Mulaney. He's a comedian.
Melena. Melena!
Vulgar to Joe. What I was thinking was, what if we do bring the mic in the car on the drive there? I think it
How
would
do
be
you-
too
How
loud.
do you power this thing? You just plug it in.
It's my computer.
You think it'd be too loud?
I do think it would
Run
be too
on
loud,
double
but I don't know.
Our rental car could just be like a super smooth
Do you
car.
think you could bring your dash cam?
Yeah, but it doesn't record enough.
How much does it record?
It won't record an hour.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, because the way it works, mine is like it'll record for a certain amount of time and then it'll just delete
deletes
what
itself.
what you didn't need, so that you could be recording at all times. But like, there's a button. Like, if something happens, you could press the button. It'll record the last like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then on.
oh, okay.
I need to get one. You know, like
Yeah.
having a dash cam like saves you so much.
Yeah.
I really need to get one. Like, what is? How much was? How much was? Do you know how much yours was?
I think my sister spent like $80 on it.
So like the cheapest deductible you can get is like $250. I would spend $250 just on camera.
I don't know what that means.
So like it,
Bryan is
transitioning to the insurance part. Of the
Bryan is an insurance man.
You tell me I can be
I'm about
like,
to go deep.
hey, this is for my car and insurance will pay for it?
No. So
Oh.
if you're to go through your own policy, like on your your collision coverage, you have to pay your deductible, whether you're at fault or not.
You mean as in like you hit somebody?
Yeah, say you run into a pole or something.
Okay.
To fix your car, you'll have to use your collision coverage.
Okay.
You'll have a deductible. Cheapest one I've seen is like $200.
Okay, so you pay the $200 and then the insurance company pays the rest.
Yeah, so like say you have $1,000 worth of damage, we'll take off $200 and you'll just pay that to the shop.
200.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you say somebody else is at fault, but say like they lie or whatever happens, because people always lie, if you can show them a video like, no, this happened, like there's no denying that, there's no lying about that, and say like if you didn't have that video and you were banking on going through somebody else's insurance, now you'll have to pay your $200 deductible, whatever. So if like that one video can just save you from using your deductible once,
Oh, I see
it'll
what
pay
you're
for
saying.
itself.
Okay. How much did you say yours was, Matt?
It was like $80.
So you would spend $200 on...
My deductible's probably like $500, so I wouldn't pay $500, but knowing that just one accident, if you can,
Yeah.
having
Make it
that
back.
video would help you. Having that video,
My
It would
sister-
have to be one accident
'Cause they-
where you really weren't at fault.
yeah. Oh yeah, if you are at fault, burn it.
Yeah.
JFK. Throw it to the
JFK
ball.
that.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of that, do you guys think anything will come from this JFK declassification of the documents?
Yes.
Do you really?
Yes.
I
Why are
actually
you doing
think.
that?
How many pages is it?
Huh?
How many pages is
3 or
it?
4.
I think it's thousands. It's just like
Sure.
Yeah,
thousands.
it's like
I
a
want to know
shit ton.
how long it takes for the first. You gotta think like,
Well,
you
I don't
have
know,
to
like,
read through this shit and then pick. Like, all right,
So-
this
someone
is
will be
it.
done.
Within hours, yeah, somebody's
Yeah.
gonna already have some just random thing pulled out, like, and conspiracy there's
Like, say it's 1,000 pages, some dude's gonna hire. You know,
But I don't think it's
100
just
people.
one big document. I think it's like scene photos, ballistics reports, like all kinds of shit. And then like what happened with the I don't know. Has anyone seen How to Make a Murderer or Making a Murderer?
I saw half of it.
So like the beginning of his like this guy was convicted because like DNA tests weren't far along.
Like OJ.
So then like a few years into his sentence, newer technology came out to where they could like rerun the DNA. Like back then, they could have. They're saying it was two shooters, or
Right.
like there's new technology that we can use to run that information and maybe find some new info.
I think there's a lot of stuff that could come out.
I mean, there's definitely going to be cool stuff, just because we don't know anything about it.
Just
like,
think
it's just
of
going to
it,
be
like-
interesting knowing that.
Think about all those.
I don't think anything's gonna come out. I honestly think people will have already destroyed documents, whether or not on government orders or.
So you're thinking they'll just like, all right, this is it. Open up the door and it's just nothing there.
No. I think there will be stuff
Yeah, there's
there,
gonna
but
be
it'll
stuff,
be
man.
like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
good stuff will have either been destroyed or a lot of stuff will be redacted. We won't be able to see it. I just don't think anything. Anything that we come from it will just raise more questions. Is what I think.
What's the point of
So that'd be cool.
declassifying it?
It's required. It's mandated by the government.
Oh, okay.
Because it was the president?
No, I think that's just. The
Well, why
law.
did it take so long?
The law of what?
I think it's
of like
25
any murder
years.
investigation?
Or what is it, 30 years? I don't know what
I'm
the
calling the
exact law is, or if it's a law or whatever. But I know it's so many years. I guess it's 35 years.
No, it was 25.
25
because it was requested in 1992.
Yeah, 25 years. Yeah, and it comes out.
But I
guess,
think like only the president can be like
2 days from now.
throwing that shit.
Oh, he's going to be printing that shit out and just like mailing it.
Well, Trump's trying to take credit for it now.
Well, I think he's the only
He's
one
trying
who
to-
can tell them to release it.
He's trying to take credit for the murder?
We got him! Lock him up!
That was me, bitches.
I don't know. I don't think anything will come from it though. I just don't.
Oh, there's gonna be something.
Yeah,
I
it'll
hope so.
definitely be like, just even if it confirms everything, it'll still be cool. Like, I'm sure we'll probably get a picture of his head,
And
like,
we just
split open.
blow
and-
like we blow up everything out of proportion. There's gonna be something from it.
yeah.
I agree with Bryan that, like, even if it's just confirmed,
Yeah, it's still going to be,
Yeah.
it'll be pretty cool to
Like-
see.
it was JFK. Like, it was him. Was that ever a
JFK.
thing?
Who is the guy?
That it wasn't JFK that was killed?
Yeah, was that ever a
I don't know.
conspiracy?
I don't think
No.
so.
John Wilkes Booth? No, it's Abe Lincoln.
Oh, no. I see what you're saying. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Are there any cool conspiracy theories that you guys believe in?
Oh,
The Earth
God.
is flat.
Yeah, that's not even. I mean, is that really a theory at this point? Like,
No.
it's kind of.
Yeah, it's definitely
That's
true.
pretty much it. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I think
gonna
we're pretty
lie,
much all
I'm
convinced.
not lying.
We don't like to be called the F word, dude.
I'm gonna have to cut that. I'm cutting
It's
it.
the flat earther part. That really
No.
B.O.B.'s never going to listen
Yeah.
to our fucking podcast.
See, that's the reason. People like that is the reason why I don't think the truth is because like they're just so stupid about it. Like, just be like, nah, man, it's true. Like, don't try to go crazy and try to over-explain yourself.
Because I was thinking, what if we have
It's whatever
one-
you believe.
What if we have one podcast once where it's 4 people, whatever 4 people, and each person comes with their conspiracy theory that they think could potentially be
I like
true,
that idea.
and then they have to
have to
come in.
convince them.
Essentially, you pick one, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
You come in, and then you have to convince us all.
One late night. Remember, we went to Heritage one night, and on the way home, it was like 1 a.m. or something. On WWL, there was like Mike's Conspiracy Hour or something like that. And
What?
it was it was a guy talking
Oh,
with like
yeah.
a legit. This guy like really thought of himself as like a world-renowned like Bigfoot expert or like
A saint.
paleontologist of Bigfoot or something.
See, that's a thing.
And
That
apparently-
Bigfoot is real.
And apparently there are like multiple types of Bigfoot. Like there's these like
Oh, yeah, I've heard
skinny,
about this.
long, agile ones, and like your big, run of the mill Bigfoots,
Young,
the
skinny,
the
tall,
fuzzy
tall.
ones.
Skinny, tall,
Yeah.
tall Bigfoots.
It was great, and then they started going into mermaids. But then I got home and went to sleep. So I don't know. They're out there though. I mean,
You told me about this, and,
Yeah.
and you told me actually that night to turn it, like, to change
put
it
it
to
on?
WWL, and I listened to it, and I was like, this guy really thinks he's like,
yeah,
He's
it was
like
just
hot shit.
How confident he
Yeah.
was and what he was talking about, and
Hey,
like
when you know, right?
yeah, he's right.
When you know, you know.
He never witnessed one.
You never witnessed one, but he knows that they're there.
Yeah,
Just like I
He
know that
knows
the Earth
all
is
the-
flat.
no, Bigfoot is real.
Yeah, he is real.
Yeah.
Well, there's multiple Bigfoots.
yeah. There's different
Yeah.
types.
Big feet. He's got big
They
feet.
they had like like the Animal Kingdom name or whatever, like Homo sapien, whatever that is, or like
Oh, dude.
Yeah, calm down,
Hmm.
man.
at least I didn't
I
say
love homos here.
that word.
So are there any that you'd like, Michael? I feel like you would.
I think mermaids are real.
I think Michael would have some,
No
some
way.
real heaters right here. I don't think mermaids are real.
Mermaids are
I
so...
haven't seen enough. Like, I haven't
your eyes,
seen
Michael.
anything.
All around
Open
you.
your
Yeah.
eyes, they're
You're
everywhere.
literally living on one.
I've seen the size loose change. There's been none that like. persuasion.
See the problem.
The
So
Sandy
I
Hook.
saw Loose Change too.
I haven't seen the Sandy
The
Hill
Sandy
one.
Hook thing is
Sandy
crazy.
The problem with Loose Change, and it kind of leads into Sandy Hook as well. It's all like Alex Jones related, and Alex Jones is just crazy.
Yeah.
And it's all just so.
How can
like,
you say they're all
biased in
fucking
one side.
crazy?
Yeah.
No, Alex Jones is like the leader.
I don't know who that is.
The
Have y'all
leader of
seen-
the crazies.
Yeah, and I'm not
Do you
joking.
make him drink Kool-Aid?
Dude, he makes the Kool-Aid.
He
and then
makes
he
the
doesn't
Kool-Aid.
drink it because he's
Purple
worried somebody
Kool-Aid's
spiked it.
good.
The
right after he made
main
it.
the main part that I have against Loose Change is like it's like they show you these documents and shit, and I'm just like, I don't know if that's real.
Yeah,
like
that's
I
the
don't
thing,
know
yeah.
anything.
How could
Like,
you know for
all,
Yeah.
all of their arguments are based on stuff that like you just have to agree with me. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
and then like the whole thing
It's
is built
just
on
like
it.
I'm just a fucking chick.
But jet fuel cannot melt steel beams, so
It cannot.
that's what he said.
Oh. Yeah.
There's a bunch. Like, there's that one. He even has, like, camera footage of the one in the Pentagon, and there's just, like, no plane.
The Pentagon one is interesting.
Yeah.
I think that is
Yeah.
interesting.
And,
That-
like, the field had no debris.
Yeah, you can't find any trace of the
Vaporized.
plane.
Exactly. Like,
The crazy thing about Sandy Hook is that, like, have y'all seen the video of, like, the lady that's
actors?
apparently an actress? That shit's crazy.
Yeah, it's very weird. I don't like the idea. I think it's funny the flat Earth thing because it doesn't really affect people.
Yeah.
But that's my problem with the Sandy Hook thing.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Where it's like those people lost kids.
My mom, like a student at Metairie Academy, was there. She was like she hid under, or she hid like with other dead bodies, to, like fake that she was dead. She had just like maybe the year before transferred there.
I'm not saying that something shady didn't go on at Sandy Hook,
Yeah.
but
Well, just because that lady was an actress doesn't
Yeah.
mean that it didn't happen. I totally believe that, like, the
People
shooting,
were shot.
the shooting happened.
no, what I'm saying, I mean, that lady could still be in some sort of part of some conspiracy
Yeah.
theory. Still, I'm just saying, the idea that it was all faked.
Just the fact that
I don't-
if that's
I don't
one of
know
the
if that's
biggest
possible.
thing, like that's the way they get found out. Like they just
Right.
keep having the same lady
Same,
go to
same
yeah.
ladies at
Are you kidding me?
9/11,
Yeah.
at Sandy Hook.
What if they just did that just to fuck with conspiracy theorists?
Yeah,
They're like, let's put this lady.
Anti-conspiracy
Yeah,
theorists.
let's put this lady in all the the crazy like.
But the weird thing about all
world
those,
events.
all those like events is how apparently they have like training exercises for similar
yeah.
disasters within the week or
But,
something like that.
but how do we know that? Like
I don't know. That but this
exactly.
this is
That's where I
the this
come
is the
to.
support.
It all
Yeah,
just, it's
yeah,
all like
exactly.
a dog chasing its tail, you know? Like,
It's okay. We'll have that pod and each person will bring in their. You have to do research though, so you have to do a little homework.
y'all want to.
I'm gonna come in with foil on my head.
Y'all want to
Please
try to
do.
help me figure something out?
Yeah, dude. What you
So
got?
back to insurance talk. Every person I talk to lies to me, and it's just
Interesting.
I just go into it. Whatever somebody says, like I don't trust you.
you think it affects
um,
you in daily life?
No.
Do you think we're all lying
So
to you all
do you
the
think
time?
you're less trustful of people now?
No, just strictly at my job when I'm speaking with people in this certain situation.
Go on.
So, I guess I'll go through the whole thing. So, a lot of times, there's like word. This kind of goes back to the camera thing. There's like word versus word situations, and there's like no police report or no witness or anything to really
Right.
know what
The two
happened.
people that hit each
Yeah.
other.
So, one person saying that my driver reversed into the street into her car while she was stopped behind him. My driver saying she rear-ended her. So the impact of like rear and front, that's not different, but who was moving is what is in like contention.
Right.
So whenever situations like this arise, we ask if there were like any witnesses, anybody who saw the accident. Both the people said no at first. My insurance.
Wait, both people said there was no witnesses?
No, like no one was around to see it. Nobody came up after and said like, "Hey, I saw it," whatever. So the next day, my insured calls me back, says like, "Yeah, somebody just called me. They said like they saw the accident. Like this is their information. Give them a call and they can tell you,
What?
what it is." So yeah, obviously,
No fucking
yeah,
way.
this
Like,
is bullshit. So and that happens all the time. So just to do my, he's like my insurance, so I'm supposed to do everything I can to like protect him. I was like, "Oh, sure, I'll call him." Like, who
Bryan's like a
is it?
superhero. He like
Yeah,
does
you are.
anything he can to protect
Yeah,
those.
you're my hero.
Wow. Yeah.
So one of the stipulations
guy.
is like,
Fucking
do you know
gay.
this person? Like, do you have any kind of relationship with them? Because you want like an unbiased party, like not involved in it at all. Because like if you were behind me, you would just say whatever, to make
Yeah,
it look
Bryan
good.
didn't do it.
Yeah, exactly. So I call him, or he says like, yeah, like somebody saw it. It was my girlfriend's cousin. It's like, all right, that's weird. So call her, go through her, ask her what she saw and everything, and like she wasn't hesitant in what she was saying. Like she seemed pretty stable. Like she wasn't like fishing for answers. She seemed like she knew what she was talking about. So then I asked her like, okay, like what is your relationship to this person? She's like, oh, that's my brother. It's like, oh, yeah, like obviously the guy's lying.
What did you say?
So I just said, okay,
You fucking liar!
got you, bitch. It's like, okay, so I didn't even say she said it was her sister or what. Called him back and said like, yeah, I talked to her. Unfortunately, she's a biased person to you. Like she knows who you are. Even if it was, I just went along like he still thinks it's his girlfriend's cousin.
Yeah. Okay.
So I call the owner of the vehicle and tell him like, look, we're still gonna have to do some investigating.
Investigating.
Yeah, he's like
Let me put on my investigating.
he's like a detective.
I'm Sherlock.
He's a detective and a superhero. He's Batman.
Whoa.
Nice.
And like a lawyer.
Or Inspector Gadget.
Keep going with the story.
Yeah, I really want to hear this story.
So I call the owner of it, and he says, like, yeah, did you talk to, I forgot her name.
Don't tell her name.
Jessica. That's not her name.
That's not her name. Okay.
And I was like, yeah, unfortunately we can't accept it, with that being your daughter. Because this was his son was driving it, so I insinuated if she was, I figured she was telling the truth because she was actually not fumbling through her words. He goes, daughter? I don't have no daughter, and he like freaked out at me, like I don't know who you're talking to, blah blah blah, what? So just like whatever, dude. And I like
whatever, dude.
So
Whatever,
I'm
dude.
just thinking like,
all right, have a good day.
I'm just thinking all the because at first I thought he overreacted or he reacted that way because I caught him in a lie that he's now saying because I told him too. Like initially he said if this was his girlfriend's cousin, whatever. She's saying it's his sister, like. I can't believe anything she's telling me because he's already like he's lying to me.
Weird.
So I hang up and later I'm thinking, what if he's not lying to me? Because like a lot of times I do think people. I want me just always thinking they're lying. A lot of times I'm wrong. Well, I wouldn't say a lot of times. Sometimes I'm wrong.
When you think they're lying, I mean, I think that's just like a precaution you have to take.
Yeah. So then I start thinking, all right. Girlfriend's cousin, but also a sister.
I imagine Bryan in like his office, wherever he's sitting, just like
Everything
strings
just
going across all to the walls. It's like,
so is it
could it be
possible?
his daughter?
Is it possible that maybe he's just like uncomfortable or doesn't want to say he's having some type of incestual relationship, and maybe his girlfriend's cousin is also his sister?
What the?
Wait, I lost.
That's possible.
This is a
So,
conspiracy.
I literally sat at my desk thinking this. I started drawing out like family lines of
Did you
like
start looking them
who
up?
could be who. No, so then she wasn't listed. Like her name wasn't anywhere on it.
So wait,
If that
this
is
is
her
what you thought. You thought.
So now I'm thinking he didn't want to say who this really is. Maybe it is his girlfriend. Maybe it is his sister. Maybe it's also his cousin. And he just didn't want to say like who she is. Oh, that's my girlfriend's cousin. So could it be possible that she is both his sister and his cousin at the same time? If his father and his
I have a bad feeling we're not going to get a
aunt,
resolution to this.
Yeah, I know. It's
if
going to
his
be
father
American
and
Vandal
his
all
aunt
over again.
had a child, that would be his sister
Right.
because it'd be from
And
his
his
dad
cousin.
and her aunt's daughter. So
my
maybe he
God.
So
was.
did you find out?
Well, no, obviously I didn't ask him.
That one. Oh, you should have asked him.
I would've asked him
What
that.
are we gonna do
But-
with the final verdict?
I don't know. I might have to find out.
Dude, if you
I want
find
you, I
out,
want you to
That's
start
what we
looking
call
up people.
a tease.
he just wants to be on the
But
next
no,
podcast.
legitimately, I was like, all right, dad, daughter, brother. I'm like drawing it out.
Yeah, fucking cousin, sister, fucks dad.
I drive by the paper and bring it in. But I think
Where's he from?
somewhere around here. It was in
Louisiana.
Alexandria. Not around here.
I was gonna
It's
say
in
Alabama,
in
too.
Louisiana.
Well, there's a possibility still up there.
Yeah. So now I don't know. what
Northern
I'm gonna do.
Louisiana.
Poor guy. I don't know if I should trust him or not. Might just be ashamed of his love. You can't hide love.
So you go into work every single day just thinking everybody's lying to you.
Because they are.
Because
I get lied to a lot
They
too.
are, man. But
I'll be back in 5 minutes is the most told lie ever.
Mine
to
deals
me
with
every
like
day.
I tell
thousands of
everybody.
dollars getting paid out though. Like people will say anything.
You know what's weird?
I mean, that's a good reason to lie, though.
And what?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And what I do, we're supposed to have like skeptical judgment as well, but nobody really lies to me. At least it doesn't happen as, I don't know.
People lie to me every day at work.
Because aren't you essentially trying to not necessarily find faults, but
No, I'm just trying to like figure out if they did anything wrong,
yeah,
or make sure they did everything right.
He's
as
double
opposed to
checking.
Yeah. I'm trying to make sure they did everything right as opposed to finding something wrong. I'm not going in there with the intent to find something wrong.
So why, like, if accountants have to have another position specifically just to go back and check their work, like, why are they like the ones who first did it?
Not every company needs to be audited.
Okay.
I guess public companies like Shell, Apple.
Oh yeah.
They need to get audited because they're a publicly traded
Yeah.
company. But I mean, they handle thousands and thousands of transactions. We go in and test
That could just be
50
just by
transactions of those. We don't test everything. And then, I mean, if they all 50 come out right, then you can assume that they're all right. But if you get like 2 back, then you need to go back and test more. If you get more errors, then you can't like.
Well, there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, when there's smoke, there's fire. I had a friend that found fraud once.
Cool.
Yeah.
That is
I'm
cool.
trying to get into our SIU is like special investigation unit. Oh, I'm trying to get into that because that's essentially what you're doing is trying to catch people lying.
There's a type of accounting called forensic accounting where they do similar type of thing where they use numbers to find the bad guy.
like unsolved mysteries.
Yeah, this
Dun,
guy,
dun.
like Hoodie Mellow, our very own Hoodie Mellow, or Ginger Hoodie Mellow.
Yeah, man. You what you call all those tips, man?
Huh? No.
What tips?
No!
What tips? Like file, like on your taxes, like.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Report, yeah.
Yeah, he files them properly.
Don't fucking arrest me.
This is something up your wheelhouse. Not really, but this is another big thing that's been going on recently. I don't know if Matt is very familiar with all this, but so esports and NBA.
I just listened to a podcast about esports.
Really?
Yeah, I actually did.
What a nerd.
I know that esports guy.
What a nerd.
I love watching esports.
I didn't listen to the whole thing because I was pretty bored, but
All these fucking nerds!
Athletes.
Well, the thing is surrounding like the Overwatch League that's starting soon. Okay, there's a game we play called Overwatch.
yeah, I got it.
There's been a lot of the franchising is going on for Overwatch League right now, and a lot of big investors have been from NBA franchises, and other owners have bought teams. Why is that the case? And I think this also goes back to just
Why?
NBA.
Because it's going to be the
No,
next...
No,
You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. Why is it NBA owners? Because the majority of them are NBA owners. Why is it NBA owners that are
Specifically.
that
Why
are
is it
so
specific?
far ahead of the trend? And it's you also have like NBA players that are just so much more social media savvy than other sports.
They're
Why are they so culturally ahead?
Well, there are a lot of
what I'm
like
wondering.
hip.
tech, like there's
Yeah.
a lot of tech owners in the NBA now.
Is that why?
So I guess just being
Yeah,
involved
never
in
even
the
You'll
thought
have a
about
few.
that.
You'll have a few random ones like the Kraft Group.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're also involved. You have like the Yankees and I think the Rangers. But for a lot of it, it's like NBA people like Magic Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal,
Yeah.
the Golden State Warriors, the 76ers.
I mean, a lot of that could be like, Shaquille did it, so I'm going to do it. And then Magic did it.
But
and
just
Shaquille did
like
it, so I'm
strictly,
gonna do it.
but just
Yeah.
basketball players are like their media presence is.
That's what I was about to
is
say.
much, it's just because they can. Like they actually
You
have a
think?
face.
Do you think? Yeah, that's what
I think that's it. They don't wear a helmet.
You can see their face.
Yeah.
I think that's why, and that's always something that fascinated me. Why the social media and culture is like so intertwined with NBA, like fashion.
Like, I always think
it drives a lot of it.
one reason why OBJ is so popular is because of his social media presence.
Yeah.
That dude
I agree.
is on
Yeah.
Mine is dank
everything.
catches.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But, like,
Dank.
there's, other people make dank catches. It's just his
Yeah.
presence.
Also, I think he's more recognizable because of his hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's always.
But, I mean, he made it a point to be recognized.
He
Yeah.
was also one of those players that was like hyped up a lot in college, though.
Well, not
Not
really. He
really.
wasn't. Yeah, coming
Not
out of
really.
college,
Wasn't?
he wasn't. No. The
It
fact
didn't
that he
LSU
went
start-
the fact that he went in the first round was like
I
surprising.
was surprised.
Yeah.
I was surprised he went in the first round. He was good. No,
Or
don't get
maybe
me
I'm
wrong.
thinking of after he was he was drafted?
Not really.
Yeah, it was just
No?
that catch.
It was that one catch.
Really?
It was that one catch
After
his
that,
rookie year.
it-
His
And
after-
social
blew up.
media presence is
Because
huge.
in college,
But I think it probably rebounded off of that though.
yeah, maybe.
If he never made that catch, he wouldn't have gotten himself to that point.
Maybe.
I'm sure.
I mean, you still have to be good though. Like
Yeah,
you can't
but
have a
it's
great
not just
social
that
media
he's
presence
good.
and suck. You
Because
have to be- you have to have both.
what about like AJ Green? I don't even know what AJ Green looks like.
I know what he looks like. I follow him. I mean,
That's just because you're heavily invested in the NFL or
Yeah.
it's
It's
just
'cause
follow
you-
it a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, literally the only
likes orange
thing
things.
AJ Green has a Beats commercial or did.
That's the one time. That's the first time I saw his face. That you said that.
Well, and
Did I?
yeah.
big football players don't get.
And it's just 'cause of the helmet thing.
A lot of it too, I think, is shoes. You can't wear football shoes. You can't wear you can't wear cleats. You can they have a face is recognizable to these shoe deals that they get. Everyone wears LeBrons. Everyone wears Kobe's. Jordan, like going back to Jordan, like you can wear that stuff and you can actually use it.
It's also a lot easier.
Like,
to
do you know of a football player that has a shoe deal?
No.
Can you
I feel
confidently
like
say they have
OBJ
one?
might be the
I'm sure he
only
does.
one.
The most recognizable brand that I think of OBJ is
Cam Newton.
is Head and Shoulders.
I think they just made Jordan soccer cleats.
They probably. I think they
think-
made football.
I think
cleats.
they-
Cam Newton's got the Under Armour.
But still, you can't.
Or at
I
least
can
he
wear
did.
Jordans out to the club, or you can wear them in your lifestyle.
Yeah.
They just have more of a presence in.
That's
modern
that's
day
one of the reasons
society.
recently I've gotten a lot more into the NBA is just because it feels so much more.
There's so many more characters in the NBA.
Yeah, there's so many more characters. It's so much more. I don't know if it's because you're so much closer to the court. It feels more accessible.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
a lot easier to follow players too, because there's not as many of them, and they're all like kind of in the spotlight.
And you have things like the NFL that are just so big. They don't feel real. Like NFL players just don't feel real. I guess because they're
And they're-
all covered up, and
Yeah.
there's so many rules
But
in the NFL.
half the game, your OBJ is not even on the field.
yeah,
Right.
LeBron's
And
on
then-
the court.
and then
whole
on
game.
the half he's on the field, he's not. He didn't
Yeah,
touch
the
the ball.
camera's not even on him. You can't even see all 11 players on one play. NBA, you have the whole thing there.
I do like though that they're
It's just more of a star-driven league now
yeah.
too.
So anyway,
I do
how
like
does
that.
this correlate to esports?
Well, with all the
For the fact that-
with all the franchising that's going on for Overwatch and then for the League Championship Series now, they essentially did away with the whole thing and they're doing exactly what Overwatch is doing now, where people have to buy in. So there was I think it was 10 teams that were in the LCS last year. Not all 10 were guaranteed for next year, and then they had to essentially buy into this year. So I think the Yankees bought
And that's
in.
new.
Golden,
What
yeah,
league
this
is
new
doing.
this year. Golden State bought in, and then
Yeah, he's tech. They're
I forget a bunch of them, but I think it does go back maybe because their owners are in the tech industry. There's so many people in the tech
just
industry.
these
Another
I know
thing
the
I-
Kings are very invested,
because that's how you're a billionaire now.
so it's not just the owners because
Esports is only going up.
because it's like $10 million. $10 million to them is nothing.
anywhere.
Yeah.
It's nothing. But why is it the NBA owners that are
But I think it's new ownership. Like football, it's just all these old
so
rich billionaires.
yeah? I don't know.
Like
I
I
don't
You know
even
one
I
thing
don't
I've
know
been
who the- I
pondering?
don't know who the youngest.
Yeah,
Since
what
we're
have you been
speaking about
What have
esports,
you been pondering, Mike?
do you consider these people like these esports players like
Don't say athletes.
talent? But like
yeah,
you might
absolutely talent.
you might say like what do they give like genetically you can see why certain people are talented, but like what is it that they're given
I think
that
it's-
makes them
I think
so
it's-
damn good?
I think it's like cognitive. It's all cognitive, like reflexes.
Yeah.
I think just kind of your reflexes, and then being able to predict.
They were
also.
born nerds.
I don't think
But
you
like,
can say one
you're the nerd.
esports like whatever you want to call them. You can say is like athletically
And, like,
gifted,
everybody's-
like a
yeah.
LeBron or something where he's just
they're
like,
not like that, but
Yeah.
it's like is their brain or like
It has to be something like
like
that.
some part of their brain is just fucking out of this world.
I mean,
Left brain.
because they do. I guess if you compare it to a traditional athlete, they still train like a
Yeah.
traditional athlete.
You
They'll put in
have
the out.
to.
Yeah, but they still play a different game than we play.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, if
Their whole
you're a
mindset is completely different.
if you're a millisecond behind on a flick shot or something like then
everything is already eliminated too. Like even the people on Twitch, like their ping is like 20 ms in every server.
Mhm.
They're on Fiverr. Everything's water cooled. So like
I
that
don't know about- I don't know
eliminates
about that.
everything.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
just
oh,
any
okay,
kind of
okay.
latency, like
Yeah.
like,
Okay,
And
It
then
levels
that
the playing.
when you get to that level,
yeah,
like-
that way it allows every whatever their full capability is to not be shorthanded by their equipment.
When you get to that level, you can't be.
I think
a
it's just
millisecond
that thing
behind.
where just some people, whether it's sports, whether it's school, whether it's
And do you think you
Video
have to
games?
start at an early age? I'm not like. Do you think it's possible for one of us to go
to
pro
now.
right now. go
starting
pro?
now? Yeah. Say like you join that lifestyle, you quit your job,
Yeah, I think so.
and then it's like
What's the?
But because I think the lifespan of an esports player is so much smaller
Yeah.
than a traditional.
But do you
athlete.
think like this part of your brain that you
Like
have
double
to
shit.
that's what I was gonna say. I
that
think,
you
I
have
think
to
we're-
grow upon needs to be started earlier, and that we're too old for that part to grow,
Oh,
like
you're
your
saying-
reflexes
you're
and
saying
your
too old now.
concentration. And,
No, I think
I-
anything you put that amount of time into, you can.
No, I do think
you
we are
can
getting
make
too
it.
old. I don't think we're too old yet, but I think we're getting too old.
But that being said, does that mean you think that anybody can
And it's more like-
become a professional esports player
I think
if you
still,
put in the time?
even
No, I don't think so.
even
Exactly.
in
So
like
it's
sports, like just being good at it, like you need other things to take you further. Like you need, like if you were to try to just get into that scene, like what would you even do? Like you'd have to probably work in just like these lower tier tournaments of
right.
random
I still
things
think we
coming
should
around
enter
for a
tournament.
year or so.
I think we should.
I
enter-
would love to.
Dude, we're already
Wait, Matt
two-time
Clark plays.
reigning Destiny
Yeah.
champs.
Matt Clark plays.
I want people who aren't shit though.
How good? We don't know how good he is.
I ain't saying Matt Clark shit. I'm
Saying
just
we're
saying
shit.
like, we still need more people.
Get out of here.
This fucking guy over here is gonna choose 12 hours of sleep over playing. I'm
Yeah,
telling
he
you
would.
right now.
Do they have a Pokemon Snap League? Because
Oh my god.
I'll,
Matt always
I'll
You can
brings
do
Matt
speed runs,
always-
dude.
If
Yeah,
anybody
I'll do
needs
that
to
shit.
change
Dude,
a
yeah,
character,
you should
he ain't
try
gonna
doing
change.
speed runs.
I think
That's the part I'm getting.
I think he would if we're playing a legitimate tournament. I think he would. Look, I'm not gonna
He
lie.
might change for the tournament. He ain't gonna practice with a different character until.
Whoa.
Well, that's what it is.
That,
Like,
yeah,
I'm in it
that's
to
all
win
part.
it.
Oh, I'm in it to win it too.
you want me to text Matt Clark right now?
No.
All right.
Dude, we're two-time state champs.
Look,
Does Matt Clark even play PC?
I think he does.
Yeah, I don't think
that's
he
a
plays
problem.
PC.
Actually, text him and ask him Matt.
Because then he doesn't play Overwatch.
Yeah, he doesn't play Overwatch. Dude, I played Overwatch on my cousin's Xbox before.
Oh, that's
It was
terrible.
I'm about to
terrible.
throw up, Adrian.
It was terrible. I almost threw up. Oh my god.
I want to start playing PUBG more. I need to start playing that again.
God,
it's-
I lost
it's
like
so
3
much
games.
fun.
I lost 3 Overwatch games. I was at career high yesterday.
I'm not even
Lost 3
diamond
games.
anymore.
Yeah, because you lose.
After
it,
y'all,
right?
you get three matches below 3,000 and bring yourself back up, or you lose it.
What is
Oh
plat-
really?
Yeah, that I think platinum.
So you lost the little diamond thing? I'm sorry.
They have that decay thing too. If you don't even play, you
A lot of people, there's not a lot of diamonds anymore because
I
of
didn't
that.
know that.
Yeah, after you hit 3,000, you have 3 matches, or 2,999. You have 3 matches to go back to 3,000, or you lose it.
I didn't know that.
Well, I thought
just
the
if you-
decay
once you
was
got
only
it.
for masters and grand.
Oh. I always forget the rank, like whatever the ranks are.
I don't know. Anyway,
All I know is once y'all leave.
yeah.
So, like, I like this game way more than Counter Strike. Well, now we're segueing.
No, we weren't segueing. Go ahead, talk to you. Speak your mind.
What about the Barbie rollerblade? Roller skate.
Roller skating. we
What
saw
about-
we saw somebody roller skating yesterday. We went to the park. tossed
Four
the
wheels?
frisbee.
The 4-wheel things?
Oh no, she
Or
was
it
soul
was like-
skating.
Rollerblade.
No,
There you go.
rollerblading is like.
She was
Straight.
rollerblading.
Oh, there she was.
Then what's the 4-wheel?
Uh huh.
That's roller skating. She's a skater.
She's
boy.
roller
No,
skater.
she
is for
was a
roller
blader.
blader.
Yeah,
She was a blader. Skates is for like
Yeah.
It's Blade, bruh.
Yeah.
We went to the park yesterday. Just tossed the frisbee. There's 3 of us. It was great.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah, and it has been.
I woke up a
weather's
little.
been
I woke up a
exceptional.
little sore this morning. My
Yeah,
arm.
me too. Yeah.
I wasn't sore.
I had a tight hammy.
Check out that blister though.
Damn.
I don't even see it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's
You
gnarly.
don't even see it.
That's gnarly, dude.
That's big. That's big. I don't know. But we had a good day yesterday. I've just been feeling odd recently. It's
It's all in your head.
I think it is all in my head, but I think it's every time fall starts to roll in, the 2 weeks of fall that we have, I don't know, things just start feeling odd. You don't feel that way?
Maybe it's Halloween.
No.
Maybe it's the spook.
This is Halloween.
Every day I
This
walk
is-
outside this past week, I'm like, this shit's beautiful. Like,
No,
I feel
It's
better.
been like cold. Like they always said, it's like 10 degrees colder on the North Shore. It was like cold today. Like it was like frost on my grass and
Nice.
yeah, there was
Did
like
you build
frost
a
on my
little
windshield.
frosty
No.
snowman?
Nah, but
Yeah,
not
you
that
know.
much.
You gonna start getting snow up there, dude.
Yeah.
I was gonna start a fire the other night.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got too tired. Call it an early night.
Oh, so because you have a fireplace, right?
Yeah. Well, we have a fireplace inside and then a little pit outside.
Oh, you're gonna use the
I was gonna
pit
do the one
outside.
outside, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the other one's like gas. I don't know how to do it. I don't want to blow my house up. So
Yeah,
I'm probably
that
not
scares
gonna
me.
use
Can
it.
I
Honestly-
come over and do it for you?
No, absolutely not.
Wow.
That's what you get for being a good friend.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, you're right, man. You're right.
All right, guys, you got anything else to say? Anything else on your mind, Matt? You've and I, you know, you've been having a, you haven't
saying
had,
words?
He
Yeah.
said it.
you
He's having a
good-
breakdown again.
Yeah, I've been having a terrible
I just
week.
want to know how
yeah.
you're doing.
Trying
What's
to
wrong,
divide
man?
by 0.
What was the worst thing that happened to you this week?
Because before you start, because this is what I've kind of wanted. I just wanted this, like, you know, maybe like a little catch up, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't all
Dude,
get
yesterday we went to Blaze, and he arrives late. He's talking about his family that kept him and all this stuff, and like we get our pizza, or I get my pizza. Adrian gets his pizza. I get my pizza. They start making mats, right? This girl points at it, fucking throws it in the trash can.
And I, like right before that, I was telling him about how bad my week has been. And
So
he-
like we got our pizzas, and then we had to wait for them to remake his pizza.
Why did they throw
I literally
it
had
away?
to
They
go
didn't even make
behind
it to the
people.
register.
Was
Yeah.
there like a fly on it or something, or she just
Probably.
accidentally?
No,
That's
well,
all
the
we
dude
could
that
think.
made it, he brought her closer. He's like, you see that? And then she's like, oh. And then she's like, he's like, yeah, just throw it away. And they throw it away.
And they didn't tell you anything.
Yeah. Until after, when I was eating my second pizza that they made, she comes outside and she's like, yeah, I'm sorry. I was like, that's okay. Well, I wanted to be like, why'd you throw my fucking pizza away?
You're a little fucking late.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what was the worst thing that happened to you this week?
I don't really. I don't know.
Just don't use their real names.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
thinking about the worst thing that happened to me this week.
Todd from accounting.
Well, after Blaze, I got a fucking parking ticket.
Oh, that's his own fault though.
Yeah, I
you're
just,
right.
Yeah, you're
Karma,
right.
huh?
Yeah,
He was gonna pay for my pizza, but then I felt really bad for him.
yeah.
That's what you get.
And then that same day, I didn't get paid from Uber because their app was fucking up. I don't know.
Who do you have insurance with?
He's trying to sell you insurance.
Geico.
Okay. Well, because Allstate now they sell like a different endorsement, so like that'll cover your vehicle when you're driving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I've been thinking about
How
switching.
much is it?
No, it's like another $15 to $20 a month.
I save 15 or more on car insurance by switching to Geico.
15% or more. I'm with Geico. Yeah.
Yeah.
Saving a
Oh,
ton.
really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't use Allstate.
Nice Geico bros.
Yeah, fucking State Farm rams me in the ass every month.
I got Geico too. I don't know why you don't get Geico.
Yeah, get Geico, dude.
Geico's the
great.
shit. Yeah. It's
Geico
like-
it up.
Geico,
I'm nervous.
Hey, Geico.
I'm nervous that I'm playing with him because he's probably gonna suck.
Geico. Adios.
Pig Latin.
Adios.
No, because those are just like symbols.
Adios.
Yeah, somewhat like Pig Latin, but in a different
Yeah.
language.
I don't even know what Pig Latin is.
It's
What?
you like
I don't know what it is.
X, like you say the last syllable before the rest of the word.
But you have to put A at the
A,
end.
and
Yeah.
also A at the end.
I don't understand.
So if the word is whatever, you take the W, right? And
That's a
put
hard
it-
one. You went real hard.
Okay, if the word is what,
What'd you say?
WHAT, you take the W, put it at the end, so it's
Utway.
How?
Utway.
Utway.
But you still say it how you would say it.
Yeah,
without,
you say
like,
you say
the
the
H
last.
is still not.
you
don't
say like
the
the
H.
last. I guess that's one syllable.
So wait, you're saying syllable. There's only one syllable.
No.
What? You mean
It's
your
not the
first letter?
syllable. Is it the letter or the syllable?
You take
I guess it's just the last.
I
Like,
think it's fucking stupid.
All right. So if you use
Like X-nay
Brian's,
is
if you use
next.
Brian's name,
Disney.
it would be Ryan Bay.
no, I
Yeah.
don't think you're fluent in Pig Latin.
No, that's what it
You're
is.
talking
Look
Pig
it up,
Latin
dude.
1 right now. I'm
Look it
like
up.
Pig Latin 3.
Disney.
I don't want to.
It would be
B.
Ryan Bay because it's B. You take the B, put it at the end, and put an A after
Yeah,
the B.
I think that might be right.
Ryan Bay. You're my Ryan Bay.
Harambe.
Yeah, I think he's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right.
Igpay. Igpay is pig.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, how
But
about
again, that's just a one
I
syllable.
got
so
it-
it's
I
probably
got
a
a name.
two-syllable word.
jelly or jam?
Jelly or jam?
It's just a joke.
I don't get it.
That joke. Like,
You ever?
what's the
It's like
difference
the
between jelly
quote
and jam?
unquote the like worst joke in the world or
What's the
whatever.
difference between jelly or jam?
I like it. Let's do it.
What's the difference between jelly or jam, Adrian?
I don't know. I'm scared.
Nobody tell them that.
I gotta know.
No, that's gonna be the name of the podcast now. Jelly and jam.
I like it.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I like that. Jelly
I
or
like
jam.
that too.
Sounds sweet.
Yeah.
Did we just...
I told you, I'm a genius. All right.
Jelly or
Intro
jam?
music's got to be like a jammer though.
A
Like
jammer for jelly and jam?
Jelly or jam? Do you want to know the actual...
I do want to know the actual thing.
Oh, too bad.
It'll be like once he knows, he'll be like, no.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
No, no.
Just Google it. Google it. What's
Yeah.
the difference between jelly or jam?
just don't image search it.
What's the difference between...
We've said it so
Jelly?
many times. hasn't it?
Yeah, but you guys tell so many jokes. They're not funny anymore.
We are always giving.
Does it say the
Put
answer?
joke at the end.
Yeah, 'cause Google's probably like, well, jam is like preservatives. And like,
This?
With actual fruit in it.
No, it's a joke. Like it's a legit line. Like
I don't know.
why don't we just tell them?
no.
Oh.
I don't want to tell it because it's not going to
Oh.
land.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Except
Yeah,
I
it's
use
pretty
down
funny,
your
huh?
mouth.
Yeah.
Good.
Pretty funny, huh?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't jelly the stick down your throat. That's what.
Yeah, nice. Good one, Bryan. Good one. Nice.
That's a pretty funny joke. But I don't know. I don't think we should have that.
What?
Yeah, you see? Jelly
I told
jam.
the
And
No
this
one's
will be
gonna-
like, this would be like the film. Jelly or
No
jam.
one's gonna know
That's
that.
not a
That's
camel?
why. Besides
No,
this
it's jelly.
podcast, but
What? You said
Well,
it's a
it's on the
famous joke.
pod.
I didn't say it was famous. I just said
You
it's
literally
like,
said it's like the most renowned joke.
But is there something
No.
else? Is there like another play on jelly and jam that we can have?
peanut butter and jelly
and jam.
and jam.
Oh my god! What is your problem?
Oh, he's broken.
Just blew like everybody's car speakers. Like everybody's just like listening.
There was in the last pod when I was editing it. Brandon, I don't know what he did. But he banged real hard on the table. He was like, "I'm leaving." And then right after,
That's gonna be Paul.
and then
He's on
right
fire.
after, Matt was like, "Jesus, you're gonna make Adrian's ears bleed," and it scared the hell out of me.
Nice.
Paul's
I was
an
right.
Habitual table banger.
I don't know what we're gonna do with Paul.
Yeah, Paul's not allowed anywhere near us when we record it.
All right, guys, that was podcast number 3. So just want to thank you guys for being here. Thanks, Michael.
Thanks for having me,
Thanks,
Adrian.
Michael.
All right, thanks guys. Yeah,
Thanks for
see you
having
again
me.
later.
Thanks, Matthew.
Follow me on Twitter.
Thanks, Matthew.
_blankcheck
Guys,
_
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah. Peace. Dudes.
Thanks, Bryan.
Thanks for having me. Follow me on Twitter _blankcheck.
All the links will be in the description down below, like always.
click here.
No, I really did.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah.
Like
Good.
to my Twitter? Like it'll be
Yeah.
there? Oh, fuck yeah.
Go look on the episode
Is
1.
mine on there?
Yeah.
Put like the wrong Twitter, so.
No, I put your real Twitter and your
fine.
Instagram.
How many followers you got?
All right. Thank you, everybody.
I got a
Goodbye.
fuck ton of followers.